A collected verse of A.B. Patterson. Same cover as my granddad's copy.
Yeah, well, I thought, you know, poems about the horses.
Yeah, thanks. Don't mind, I've got a bit of work to catch up on. For you? Ah. Yeah, poems about horses. As close as I'll ever get to one now.
There's some good stuff in here.
You want it?
Yeah, I've got my own copy at home, thanks.
Mount Thomas Police Sergeant Gallagher speaking here. What? He's what? Okay, yep, we're on our way. Thanks. Ben, Joe?
It's not on. It's just not on.
Of course she's on, right? I got her on myself.
No, I mean she's not allowed to be on.
Mate, get on. I got to get to Melbourne.
Hang on, what seems to be the problem here?
The ute broke down. Fair enough, all right?
This is a very serious problem. This train is now over half an hour late. Now, that causes problems with the 10:45, the 12:30 and the 2:20 express.
The ute broke down, and so now train's the only way, right?
This gentleman seems to be having trouble with railway regulation.
Yeah, and I got to get Lulabelle to Melbourne for medical treatment, and this heartless mongrel, he's trying to stop me. Oh, come on. Look. Her.
Try being more forceful with it, Joe. You know, show it who's boss.
It knows who's boss, and that's not me.
Well, I don't know. Give it a carrot or something.
Come on, give it here. Joe, it's Jack.
Jack, thank God, what do we do?
First of all, you got to keep the horse calm. Try talking to it, stroke it.
Yeah.
What sort of horse is it?
It's sort of a dark brown colour.
Is it a boy or a girl horse?
Well, its name's Lulabelle.
Well, which probably means she's a mare. So, well, you better check under the bonnet, see if she's got, you know, wedding tackle, girly bits, that type of thing.
Yeah, just checked. It's a girl. Ben reckons it's probably quite old.
Well, where's the owner?
Sitting on the platform, refusing to help.
Why don't you just walk her gently off the carriage?
Yeah, we've been trying to do that. She won't budge.
Parish, Sergeant
Gallagher and Constable Lawson are on their way over. If the owner tries to leave, arrest him.
a bit of old-fashioned country policing, Sergeant. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Thanks, boss.
Sir? Sir, are you the owner of the mare?
That'd be me, yep.
Could you kindly get her off the train, thanks?
Can't do that.
What's your name, mate?
Shane Denovan.
Say, my name's Jack. Now, look, these two coppers in here, they wouldn't know a horse from a coffee table, all right? But I've been around horses all my life. Look at me, mate. Tell you what, that horse of yours is going to get hurt if you don't get her off this train.
Yeah, they're doing it all wrong.
Why don't you get in there and show them how it's done? Oh, fair enough. Have it your way. Sarge, go to the carriage from the far end. Walk up to her and talk to her gently. Gently.
Hey, watch what you're doing!
Keep an eye on that cowboy. Oh, don't worry about it. He's an idiot. Don't want to panic the horse.
G'day.
G'day. You won't read about this in the sergeant's manual, will you?
Hello. Nice teeth you've got there.
Tell her she looks nice or something and walk her back. Okay?
Come on, take it!
Come on, back up.
That's it.
You're all right, mate. You just hang right there.
Go easy with her, right, please?
You're all right.
Mr. Wayne, just step back one step at a time. You're doing a good job.
Come on.
That's it. Good
Hey.
girl.
Come on, back up. Back
Come on.
up.
Oi, you. Oi,
Good girl.
go easy. Go easy.
Mate, you'll be spending the day with us, mate.
Nice one, Sarge.
Good girl. She wasn't a young mare when I first got her, but she's got a lot of brains for a horse. Real smart girl. We worked together.
That what?
I'm Shane Denovan.
Yeah, I know, you just said.
Shane Denovan.
Shane's just presenting some ID.
Oh, you're that Shane Denovan.
Yep, one and the same.
Right, Mr. Denovan, why did you put the horse on the train?
To save her life. Because she's crook. And the vet up Canamble said he wanted to put her down, but I know a bloke in Melbourne knew he was going to fix her up.
Yeah, around here most people just use a horse float.
Yeah, I was using a float, but the ute died. And I put her on the train, and we get him out, Thomas, and there's his mongrel, he's trying to get her off, and you lot help him out. Where's me hat?
Hey?
Me hat, where is it?
I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't have a hat.
No, I always wear a hat.
Just
You
sit down.
might have had a hat on
Take it
when you
easy.
first got to the train station, but what's so special about the hat, Shane?
Oh, I've got $2,000 tucked into the sweatband in the hat. It's the money for Lulabelle's treatment.
Okay, thanks for looking. Brian's searched the station, no sign of the hat anywhere.
Well, maybe he left it on the train.
Yeah, he's looking into that possibility.
Sounds like you got it covered.
PJ, $2,000 does make it a CI, mate.
Only if it's been stolen, Joey, not if it's been lost.
The guy lost his hat. It's not a federal case.
He's right, Joe.
All right. I'm going out anyway. I'll have a sniff around the station if you buy me lunch at the Imperial.
Thanks, PJ. That's all the money he has.
Now, did the pound say when the ranger's going to come and collect the horse?
I didn't actually ring them because we can't send that horse to the pound. It's all he has.
We can't look after it.
Is this the same one that's tethered out there on my front lawn?
Don't worry about it, boss. Joe's just about to ring the pound.
At my office first, I think. Thank you, Parry.
Look, I'm sorry, boss.
Sorry you disobeyed a direct instruction.
Sort of delayed it a little.
Ah, that's what they call it these days, is it? Oh, well, we'll make a social worker of you yet, Parrish. But for once, I agree with you. She's an old horse. She's been with him for 10 years, and with a horse, that's like being married, so we shouldn't separate them.
So
what would your solution be? Yeah, I thought as much, so perhaps we'd better use mine. Bloke by the name of Bill Lucas. He's got a horse stud. He's looking for someone at the moment. A sober Shane Denneman and probably fit the bill. You get wages, the vet calls once a week. Won't be a holiday, mind you. And I'd hate to get between Bill Lucas and a bucket of money.
Thanks, boss. Thanks for that. Thanks very much. I'll organise to get them both out there. Okay, bye. Bill Lucas has kindly offered him a 2-week trial.
Kindly? Is that the same Bill Lucas I know?
Mum.
Oh, I'm embarrassing you again, am I, darling? 15's such a delicate age.
Don't.
There's something for you, Margaret.
Jack, yeah. Do you know how much longer you're going to want to keep adjusting Matilda at my place?
How long?
Yeah, well, it's costing you money and...
I can't ride her anymore.
Oh, look, it's none of my business. But if you're looking for a buyer, I've got one.
Look, I'm not ready to throw the towel in yet. Thanks.
Sorry to interrupt, but you've got a horse float, haven't you?
Yeah?
It's just, we need to get this guy's horse to the Lucases in an hour, maybe?
If it's not too much trouble.
No. Go on, Mum. I'll come and help.
Sorry, mate, we didn't find it anywhere. Shouldn't have got so tanked. I'm just gonna kill my best friend.
Who are you talking about, Shane?
His horse.
Yeah, Lulabelle, my best friend.
Oh, you're talking about your horse.
I'm talking about my mare, mate, my family.
Shane, would you be interested in a job at a horse stud? Regular visits from a vet? Mr. Lucas, I presume?
Yes, well, you'd be the persuasive young lady I spoke to on the phone.
Constable Joe Parrish. This is Shane Getaway. Shane, this is Mr. Lucas.
G'day.
Pauline Huang, locum. Mr. Lucas was saying you had a sick mare.
Yeah, would you mind having a look at her?
Sure.
Yeah, well, it's an absolute bloody necessity, mate. I run a stud farm here, you know? I'm not importing anything catchy.
I understand. The vet up Canamble said she's suffering from cancer of the gut.
Let me take a look.
Thanks a lot, please, Mr. Lucas.
Yeah, well, I reckon deeds speak louder than words, don't they? You can show your gratitude by getting me off my next traffic offence.
Oh, yeah, well, I'd have to talk to Senior Sergeant Croydon about that, of course.
I tell you I mean it.
What do you think?
Oh, my colleague in Canamble is correct. I'm sorry.
Sorry, what?
There's nothing I can do. She's going to die.
Yeah, I just shouldn't have done what the other vet said. I reckon you're backing him up.
Your horse has abdominal cancer. She'll die from it. And the kindest thing you can do is to give her a kiss goodnight and give her a humane death.
Not doing that.
Your decision.
All right. So you're not going to help her?
I can't help her.
Well, I'll just get a vet who will.
Hang on. Hey, you're moving on. Do you want the job or don't you?
No, Mr. Lucas, I do want it, because I've got no money and I'm not going anywhere, so...
This mare, is it a danger to other stock?
Only to herself.
All right, then. 2 weeks trial, $370 a week plus meals. Only nothing tonight. I got a function to go to. Michael, come here. He'll show you where your quarters are, all right?
Huh? Thank you.
Just come up and see us at the main house if there's anything else you need.
Pauline's a very good vet.
They all make mistakes.
I guess, but if your horse is in pain...
You know, she'd do anything for me, and I would do anything for her, and that's the end of it.
So this will be okay?
Yeah, if we get cooped up, I just take my swag and sleep outside.
Not quite how I meant it. Looks like you're not going to get dinner tonight.
I should be alright.
Why don't I show you to dinner at the pub?
Your latest lame duck's a good looker.
He's not a lame duck, he's a rodeo rider.
Ah, let me tell you about rodeo riders. The good news is they've got beautiful bodies. The even better news is that they're not going to be around next week to haunt you.
This one is going to be around next week. She got him a job over at Bill Lucas's, and not only that, she got Margaret Nelson to float his horse over there for him.
What happened then? World War III?
Yeah, well, Margaret and Mr. Lucas did seem a little distant.
Distant sounds like a great improvement in relations. Hey, you better hurry. He's about to eat your dinner.
There we go.
Sure?
Yeah, if I get hungry, I'll just order another one.
All right.
So, you're used to sleeping outside a bit, huh?
I ran away when I was 16 and did some driving before the rodeo, and yeah, I've slept under the stars quite a bit. It's real nice. Yeah, you should give it a whirl yourself sometime.
Maybe I already have. Dad used to take me on fishing trips, a place called Shipyard Flats.
Yeah?
Sleeping bag, warm feet, cold face, that sort of thing.
Right.
Used to love it.
Yeah, she likes to sleep near water. Lulabelle.
All right. Picky as that, is she?
They will have their funny little ways.
Oh, I'll eat up anyway.
Be a little careful if I was you, Jerry.
I just bought him a meal.
Well, just as long as he doesn't get the wrong idea.
About what?
About services police members offer to the public.
Oh, you're an animal, PJ.
It has often been said with the deepest of gratitude.
Thank you very bloody much. Oh, and Constable, thank you in particular.
Is there a point to this, Bill?
Yeah, this morning I go to kick your constable's mate, this Shane Denovan character, out of his pit. Get him to do some work, and he's gone. He's flown the coop. So I think to myself, what's he taken? Before I check the stock, I check the tank where I keep the semen.
This is horse semen you're talking about?
Well, it's not mine, if that's what you're asking. Look, the tank's in the same shed where he was sleeping. Now, we're talking about the semen that I import all the way from Europe. And there are 4 straws, 4 services missing. That's near $6,000 worth. And your pet buckjumper stole it. He knew what he was doing because he stole the cryogenic container along with it.
So whoever took this would have to get it to another container quick, smarter, go off.
Yeah,
is that right?
That's right. It's bloody worthless. But he's worked around horses. He'd know what to do. And from what you tell me, he needs a lot of money in a hurry.
Have you checked to see if his mare's still in that paddock of yours?
No, I haven't. I came straight here when I realised I'd been robbed.
Because if she's still there, he's not the thief. The money's only valuable to him to get her treated.
Oh, girlie, money's valuable, full stop. And 6 grand's worth of horse semen is very valuable, double full stop.
No locks, no security. Not the way I'd look after my valuable semen.
You can't seriously think Shane did this, though.
I don't know. Doesn't look good for him, though.
Just because both Shane and Lulu Bell can't be found doesn't mean Shane's a thief. It could have been someone else.
Who else was around?
Bill's son Michael, for starters.
Well, I didn't see him there at the time.
He'd be at school now.
All right, Joe. Get Bill on the blower. Tell him to bring the kid in.
I was on my way back from volleyball.
Yeah, the routine is that he rides his ag bike down to the gate. Can't take it off the property because he's only 14. The coach picks him up, takes him to volleyball, drives him back after.
So when I dropped Shane back about 9:30 p.m?
I just got back.
And where did Shane go then?
Well, he went into the hut and he got his swag and then he took off. I guess he was just looking for his horse or something.
Hang on. He got his swag. And you didn't ask him what he was doing?
Well, I thought it was just stuff for his horse or
You
something.
didn't see anyone hanging around the place?
No.
Did you hear anything like that?
No.
We should try and find Lulu Bell. That's where Shane will be.
Where's that?
Well, last night he says you like being around water, so...
Yeah, there's a dam on my property. More pity on him if he's still there. 2-week trial's over, son. You're fired.
She's had a bad night. I was just coming up the house to tell her.
I'm not interested in your excuses, all right? Now, I've been robbed, and if it wasn't you that robbed me, you sure weren't stopping whoever did. Now, I want you off my property, and I want you off it now.
What do you mean by rob?
There's been a theft, Shane. We just need to talk to you about it.
Well, what about Lulabelle?
If Bill bloody Lucas is tossing his semen around like that, the least he can do is toss some in my direction. Horse semen. Young trotter of mine, sweet hereafter won a few races as a 2-year-old. That dog of his ran her into a fence a couple of months back. She'll never be in harness again. She'll make a good brood mare, though. And will he give me a free service for what his dog did? No.
So about the adjustment, I'm short of cash at the moment, so...
Oh, we'll sort it out. She can stay in the home paddock, no worries. Jody will look after her, won't you, Jody? Oh, don't go overboard. Horse crazy till 3 months back. Don't know what happened to change her.
Come here, William.
Heath Ledger, most likely.
Shane, time for our chat, eh?
All right.
Now, our problem goes like this, Shane. You had access to the tank where the semen was stored.
Anyone had access. It wasn't locked, and if I'd looked in, I wouldn't have known what it was anyway.
Really?
Yeah, I don't breed horses. I just ride them, and I wouldn't know an artificial insemination set up from a cow's ear.
Okay, now you said you spent the night with your horse, Lulabelle?
Yeah.
But someone stole the semen from the tank.
And Mr. Lucas says someone stole from his tank, and he wouldn't be the first person to do something for the insurance now, would he? Having me there as a suspect, that makes it real handy.
Well, we'll investigate every possibility. Don't you worry about that. Did you hear or see anything during the night?
Ag bike. Yeah, I heard one, it spooked Lulabelle a bit, so I got up and saw someone racing across the paddock.
Do you want to just wait, Shane heard an ag bike. Michael Lucas has an ag bike.
Every kid in the district has an ag bike. Anyway, what the hell's he doing stealing his dad's horse semen?
I don't know. I was going to be out for half an hour, just going to fix up a job and somewhere to stay for Shane.
What? Hoi, Shane. Senelix just around the corner, mate. They're the ones that organise the jobs. This is supposed to be a police station.
And I'm also going to check up on an alibi.
Right. I thought you were working for Bill Lucas.
He reckons I stole from him.
Mr. Lucas is alleging that some horse semen's been stolen, but there's no indication that Shane took it. He was with his horse at the time.
Your alibi's a horse.
Yeah.
Thought I'd heard everything. Well, look, can you lift a keg? Can you wield a broom? Are you an alcoholic?
Yes, and no.
Righto. Well, I am short of Salomon. I'll put you on a week's trial.
He'll need somewhere to stay as well.
Oh, look, I don't know why I just don't register myself as a charity and be done with it. Then I could raffle chooks and keep the takings. All right, look, room 5's ready. You can doss upstairs. Good view of the beer garden.
G'day, right, take me swagger.
Right. How does Michael Lucas get along with his dad?
Look, I'm not really on social terms with the Lucases, but he has got a teenage son, and I reckon I could guess.
All right, easy one. Who coaches the local junior volleyball team?
Oh, that'd be Vernon Hales, last I heard, you know, from the sports shop.
PJ's looking for you, Joe.
Yeah, thanks, no worries. PJ, I've been to see Vernon Hales, coaching the Mount Thomas Tornadoes. He says Michael Lucas dropped out of the volleyball team 2 months ago and he hasn't seen him since.
So where's he been spending his time?
Teenage boy.
Means mates are a girl. All right, someone's lying to us. Get him in.
This better be good.
Please, sit down.
Does Dad have to be here?
Yes, I do, son.
Now, Michael, you said that you were at volleyball last night. Now, you weren't being entirely honest, were you?
Come on, Michael, the truth, please.
No, I wasn't.
You see, we need to know where you were. You may have heard something, seen something.
So where were you?
Please, Mr. Lucas.
You ever go to volleyball? The truth now, I can check with one phone call.
Not for a month or so.
Speak up!
Mr. Lucas?
Not for a month or so.
So where'd he go?
Look, I've been seeing Jodie Nelson, okay?
Jodie, I told you to steer clear of that
Well,
girl.
I won't steer clear of her.
You touch that boy, sir, and you'll be facing an assault charge. Is that clear?
Huh? Now, you listen to me. You've got a future. You've got a real good future. You get into trouble with that Nelson girl, that'll be the end of it, you understand?
Mr. Lucas, please.
I'm gonna marry her.
Don't be stupid, you can't marry her. I'll tell you what you're doing. You're going right back to boarding school. That's exactly what you're doing. You're going to learn a bit of discipline, a bit of respect.
Let's get back on track here, thanks. Hey, Michael, you said you were seeing Jodie last night, is that right?
Now, did you hear or see anything which may help us work out who stole from your father?
No. I was with Jodie.
Right, you. Home.
What's going on there? Well, we've cracked the big one. Michael Lucas is spending his spare time with Jodie Nelson.
Oh, I wouldn't like to be in Michael's shoes.
You know what? That old man has got a shocking temper.
Yeah, well, it's been even worse since his wife left him, and I think young Michael's bearing the brunt of it.
Does Michael know anything about the theft?
No, nothing.
How do you sell stolen horse semen anyway? It doesn't make sense. Well, it's only valuable to a breeder if they can say sired by so-and-so, a good sire. That puts up the price of the progeny. And they can't say it if it's been stolen.
Oh, you can't even register a horse without proper paperwork, naming the sire and so on.
Well, so it's worthless.
Well, only if it's been stolen. Only a breeder would know that.
There are other possibilities, you know. But what about Shane's suggestion of Bill Lucas himself?
What, he's going to do it for insurance purposes? He doesn't need to.
Maybe the tank thingy kept the stuff in. Maybe it broke down and the stuff spoiled.
Maybe.
You wouldn't read about it. Some young idiot's been stealing flowers from the cemetery an hour ago. He's long gone, of course.
Oh, get on to it, mate. Sounds like the crime of the century.
Rest in peace, Aunt Lillian.
I was just trying to say thank you.
Yeah, well, say thank you by getting back on Aunt Lillian's grave. Want to?
Shane, that was Margaret Nelson on the phone. I'm sorry, but your mare's taken a turn for the worse.
I know what you're thinking. The answer's no.
She's old and she's really sick.
No,
Shane.
right?
It's the kindest thing you can do.
I can't do that, okay? There's got to be some kind of treatment. Yeah?
Not this time.
God. No, right?
Shane, I know this is really hard.
Look, I'm not listening.
Everyone's number comes up sometime.
But she's not ready, okay?
The vet thinks she is. Just let her go, Shane.
Yeah, and then there'll be nothing.
What about family?
Oh, I haven't seen him in years. All right, not since I run off.
Friends, then?
I move around too much for friends.
I'm a friend. She's in a lot of pain. Do what a friend would do and let it go.
Do it.
He'd had her 10 years. She reminded me like when we had to put down Rex and our old dog and...
We've got work to do, Joe. Speaking as someone who probably should have been put down a couple of weeks ago himself...
Jack, why would you say that?
Look, I'm sorry for your mate. It's a tough time, but...
Can I help you, mate?
Talk to Joe.
Looks like he's over it already.
Hey.
Yeah, Aunt Lillian got her flowers back.
Glad to hear it.
So, instead of the flowers, could I take you to dinner tonight? Like I've asked Chris and she's going to take it out of my wage.
That'd be nice.
Good, eh?
I'll see you there then.
See ya.
She's having a good go, wouldn't you say? They come in limping, trailing a wing.
Thorn in their paw.
Yeah, she gets the first aid kit as long as they're good looking.
Look, I don't think caring for people is necessarily such a bad thing in a copper.
Do you want anything else with that?
No, that's
Oh,
fine.
black's great. Are you talking about my guests?
No.
Because if you are, it's pathetic.
No, I agree.
You know, I mean, they live here and they've got a perfect right to go to their rooms.
By all means.
Absolutely.
$20 says we only hear one door close.
I reckon she did.
You've got to be joking. The bloke's a cowboy.
Since when did that stop anyone?
Guys.
He's a suspect.
She doesn't rate him as a suspect. That's the point.
I'm not hearing any of this.
Poor old senior sergeant get one of those.
Why don't you have that one, eh?
Oh, you see, Benny, that's why she thinks it's okay to do the business because he's... Is this something I shouldn't be hearing?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Goodbye then. Morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Just discussing whether Shane Donovan is in the frame or not with the great seaman heist.
Well, you know my views on that.
Look, I know we haven't got enough to charge him. So we probably should be looking at other potential customers. There's a few horse studs around. Maybe we should organise a door knock. What?
Margaret Nelson.
Get off the grass, straight as a die.
Bill Lucas's dog ran her trotter into a fence and ruined its career. She wanted a free service for one of her horses as compensation, and Bill never gave it to her.
Me? I'd have a perfect right. But no, I didn't. I wish I thought of it, actually.
Look, I hate to raise the question, Margaret, but I know there's been a bit of bad blood between you and Lucas.
You going to get a search warrant or what?
It would just help if we could clear it up now.
I think I've gone off you, PJ. Yeah, let's clear it up right now. I haven't got any of those high-tech facilities. You're welcome to look in my freezer if you like.
Yeah? Where is it?
Right this way.
Coming?
No, I might just hang here.
Can I help you?
No, thanks. PJ, in here.
Oh, sorry, there is another freezer. It's been turned off for over a year. It's a real old boiler.
Switched on?
Running.
Not the recommended storage method, Margaret.
We should probably have a chat.
I cooperated. I could have sent you off for a search warrant and dumped the stuff.
Marg, you said you had only one freezer. Then when Joe found the second one, you said it wasn't switched on.
Yeah, well, I was sure it wasn't switched on. I wasn't using it. I don't burn electricity for no reason. Look, run your fingerprint tests or whatever. I've never seen the thing, never touched it. You going to keep me here all day or what? I've got horses to feed and a business to run.
Well, she's tough. She's a bit of a rough diamond, but I would have thought the person least likely to steal.
That's the point. To her, it wasn't stealing. Bill Lucas wouldn't give her what she believed was rightfully hers, so she just went ahead and took it.
Is that how you read it?
Well, the shed wasn't locked. Anyone could have put it there.
Surely she was in possession. Shane Donovan is a stranger here. He wouldn't know where Marg's second freezer was. At least let me tell him he's out of the frame.
Well, that's a relief.
Yeah, well, I thought you might like to know. Anyway, I better get back.
Joe, I got something that I'd like you to have. Go on. Open it. One for the bull rope at the Wee Jasper last year.
I can't take this.
Yeah, I want you to.
You've known me 48 hours.
Yeah. And in that time, you've given me more, I don't know, help than any other human being has in my entire life.
I was helping out someone who needed a hand.
A hand?
Well, we all help each other out, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Shane Lilybell's gone, and that's sad. But you need to sort things out for yourself now. Okay? Thanks anyway.
is possible that Shane cooked up this little scam with someone else.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, Shane is a survivor. Those guys who are on the road all the time have to be. They're opportunists.
So what, you think he's cahoots with Margaret?
Shane is not in cahoots with anyone. He's a generous guy who's having a difficult time, especially since Bill Lucas fired him.
There you go. Dislike for Bill Lucas is something that Shane and Margaret do have in common. Dislike for Bill Lucas could link Shane to half the population of Mount Thomas. Did you get anywhere with the other stud owner?
No, there's no joy there. I think we should probably look into Lucas's financial affairs.
Well, somebody really doesn't like Bill Lucas. That was the hospital. He's been beaten up.
I don't know what happened, all right? I must have slipped, fallen, banged my head.
Well, with respect, Mr. Lucas, it doesn't quite look like that.
I don't care what it looks like. That's what must have happened.
You don't remember anything else?
I remember falling.
Bit of a worrying symptom, just falling over like that.
You're starting to sound like the doctor outside all this fuss.
Well, if you do remember something.
I won't.
If you're saying that he was walloped by his 14-year-old son, then Bill Lucas would rather die than admit that. I mean, he might be a horse breeder, but he's old bull through and through.
And Michael would have sold his father because...
Because he doesn't want to go to boarding school and away from Jody.
Running away money. I bet Michael and Jody stole the horse semen, put it in that freezer, and they were going to try and sell it.
Hang on. How do a couple of teenagers go about selling horse semen?
Well, not face-to-face, that's for sure.
And not over the phone where they're still going to sound like a kid.
Still one other avenue.
You type semen into the search engine.
Well, let me know if you find anything remotely connected to horses, won't you?
Hang on. Gotcha. Michael Lucas Artificial Insemination Enterprises.
More like his old man than we thought.
That thieving little bastard.
Do you know where he is now?
No, I can't help you. But he'll be home when he comes to his senses.
He attacked you today, didn't he?
Well, he's not going to get away with it, I'll tell you that, the little bugger.
So what was the fight about?
He was threatening me, telling me he wasn't going back to boarding school. I was going to take my belt to him.
You were going to take your belt to him?
Quickest, most effective way.
Not surprising he ran out, really?
Do you have any idea where he is?
Can't help you. And God help him when I see him.
We think Michael and Jody must have run off somewhere together.
Then God help both of them.
You're going to leave us to deal with them, Mr. Lucas? And we'll find them too.
Not if I find them first.
I'll bet they've taken horses and headed bush. It's the quickest way to disappear.
Yeah, maybe, but let's check the railway and the bus stations anyway, shall we?
Joe, Chris for you. Something to do with your cowboy friend.
Chris. Is he? Yeah, leave it with me. Okay, thanks. Bye. Boss, can I just have 5 minutes? I think it might prove very useful.
Yeah, but only 5 minutes, and I will see you back here. And I'll expect very useful.
Hey! Sitting here feeling sorry for yourself, eh? Wasting your time as well as mine? I'm supposed to be at a briefing about some missing kids.
You didn't have to come.
No, but I did.
I'm just sitting here thinking things through, okay?
Look, I'm sorry you lost your horse. I really am. But what are you planning for the rest of your life? You going to sit here, or are you going to do something useful?
Any suggestions?
How about you get off your ass? Use some extra hands in the search for a start. Get off your butt. Do something.
So you've arrested Mr. Denham, have you? This is what you term as being extremely useful, Constable.
It occurred to me he might be able to help.
Oh, yes?
If the kids are on horseback, then they're going to be able to get places a four-wheel drive couldn't. So we're going to need people on horses to help in the search.
Sounds like you've been volunteered, Mr. Denham.
Look, when you said you wanted me to help, I didn't mean on a horse, okay? Because it's too soon to get up on another one. I've only just lost Lulabelle.
You're a horseman, aren't you? And what else are you good for?
I can drive a four-wheeler.
I've got an idea. Why don't you get in this chair and I'll jump up on the horse and go looking in the search, eh?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. What makes you so bloody precious, Mr. Rodeo man? Take Matilda. I'm not used to her. Might as well let this clown ride her as anyone else.
Matilda hasn't been ridden since Jack was shot.
I can't do that, mate.
Look, ride her, don't ride her, I don't care. Don't call me mate. I'm not your mate.
This Matilda, she, got any bad habits or things I should know about?
Well, she's vegetarian.
Okay.
Okay.
It was Angie from the hospital. Bill Lucas has discharged himself. He's gone looking for his son, apparently. He's none too happy at all.
Sounds like you might know where Michael is after all.
Yeah, all right, hop to it, Geelong. We better find Michael before he does.
Righto.
I'll get Tess to meet you out at the Nelson property. Why don't you go and catch up with him? Familiarise him with your horse. Come on, that's an order. Stuart, you go too. Keep an eye on him.
No sign of him. Is Jody here? No, look, we've been trying to call you. There's no one here. Do you have any idea where that might be?
Michael Lucas is also missing.
Yeah, oh, there's 2 horses missing by the look of it. Those bloody kids.
Michael attacked Bill this afternoon, gave him quite a thump.
Nothing less than he deserves.
Have you got any idea where they might have run to? Any favourite haunts or lovers' nooks, anything like that?
Yeah, there's a particular place I told Jody about.
Yeah?
Show you on the map. It's around here. You'll need a horse to get there, though.
Does Bill know where that is?
What do you ask me?
He's after Michael as well.
Yeah, he knows about it.
Right, let's get there as fast as we can. Ben and I will take the 4-wheel drive, get as close as we can by the road. Jack, you coming? Right, Margaret will lead you on horseback. You guys have to follow her.
I'm not getting up on that thing.
I'm not letting Matilda go anywhere unless you're keeping an eye on her.
Come on, I'll give you a leg up. Come on. There we go. Right up.
All right.
Good.
Yep.
You're a natural.
You owe me, Stretch.
Break it down for us. Come on.
Bill, stop it!
Come on out, son.
Calm down. Just get away from the door.
Come on out. What are you doing?
Just start behaving like an adult.
Hey!
Look, just stay out of it, Shane.
You listen to me. I'm not going to be told what to do by a woman, all right?
You want to be arrested? Now get back on your bike and go home.
I want to talk to my son.
Settle down then and we'll see what we can do.
All right, Dad. You wanted a piece of me?
I'll take a piece of you, all right?
Mr. Lucas, I warned you.
Shut up. You just keep quiet, all right?
These kids aren't doing any harm. They're just like you and I were, young and in love. Let them have their fun.
So harmless we conceived a child in there? Well, let them do that. Why do you think I won't let you see her, boy? She's my daughter, Michael.
Jody's not your child. I was never pregnant to you. I knew you'd never marry me. You were too busy climbing social ladders. So I found someone else. Why didn't you talk to me?
All right, come on, see you get home safely. Mount Thomas, 208 to 900. Situation under control.
Both of you should consider yourselves fortunate that Mr. Lucas here has decided not to pursue the matter of theft.
And no wasting valuable police time with these sort of shenanigans in the future, all right?
Okay.
Come on, son, I'll take you home.
Till you send me back to boarding school.
You can stay at Mount Thomas High if that's what you really want. Thanks, Tom, Sergeant. We'll try and keep out of your hair for a while. Margaret, look, I know I've been a bloody idiot, but you don't think that maybe we...
Oh, Bill, look, I really think that horse might have bolted, don't you?
Of course. Come on, son.
Well, at least you still get to see Michael.
Yeah, but just because he's staying here at school doesn't mean you can spend every second with him. There is such a thing as homework.
Mum?
Something's never changed, Tom.
No, it's... Well, I want to thank you all for a good job. You too, Shane.
Howdy, partners.
Hey, there's my hat.
Check the sweatband, kid.
How'd you do that, huh?
Nah, phone Spencer Street Station. Let's just say I expedited things.
Too late for Lulabelle, but that locum's a good vet. She said it was too late. It was always too late. Hey, sorry about before, mate.
No worries.
So, Shane, what are your plans from here, buddy?
Well, I was kind of hoping that me and Joe might ride off into the sunset together. But with no Lulabelle, I might as well just hang around Mount Thomas for a bit.
Yeah? Well, you're going to find a replacement.
No, you can't replace a horse like Lulabelle, and you can't replace a horse with a woman. Don't mean it like that, you know how I mean it?
Well...
Yeah, see, women and horses, they're a lot like...
Yeah, like wives and lovers who just don't take the mix.
Good on you, Pleasure.
No, I don't mean it like that.
We know what you mean, Shane. I'm sure the ladies present do too.
Well, I have thought it through, and, you know, one day I'd like to get another horse when I'm ready and train her up and get back on the rodeo circuit.
Well, what's wrong with now, cowboy?
Well, it's too soon for another horse.
Take Matilda.
Jake.
$1,200 is yours.
Oh, I can't.
I know you're good for it. She's no use to me. She might as well go from a copper to a cowboy.
Jack, you can't do this.
Yeah, I can. Anything to get me out of town, eh?
You just get in that cayuse and you keep riding. Okay. She comes with an instruction manual.
The collected verse of A.B. Patterson.
Well, that's the one I gave you.
Yeah, it's the same as the one my granddad gave me. Read the covers right off that one, but the print's still there. Matilda's favourite one's called In the Droving Days, page 47. It's about an old horse. Memories. You might like to have a look at it yourself. It was a drover's horse, and my hand again made a move to close on a fancied rein. For I felt the swing and the easy stride of the grand old horse that I used to ride. In drought or plenty, in good or ill, the same old steed was my comrade still. The old grey horse with his honest ways was a mate to me in the droving days.